what video game would that be?
Jaws. He's probably got it. Jaws or Bad Dudes?
Actually, both of them. Jaws versus Bad Dudes.
Yeah, versus Blades of Steel.
I'd buy it.
NES Top Gun.
But Top Gun or Top Gun 2?
Crash. Top Gun 1? Crash. Exactly. Land on the carrier like once out of every 100 times.
Ninja Gaiden.
Your question.
You wouldn't do a post-apocalyptic Kirby theme?
You mean
Kirby, that little pink
Kirby?
Oh, come on.
Cheetah Men too, except call it Panther Men too.
Ooh, Cheetah Man. You can't take Cheetah Man from Dwayne Brando. What's the name of that McDonald's game?
The kids.
Alright, so my question is, since the Rock Band Network added keyboards, have you guys had any interest in possibly putting...
Pudding? I like pudding.
Getting him out there in some way. I came in late, so this
Okay. Yeah.
I actually, now my phone's died. Great. I actually tried to look up an email that you guys could flood for Rock Band to get their asses in gear, and I couldn't find it. But just go onto the Rock Band Network community site and just post the shit out of it. That's the motto of this band has always been: if you make enough noise, things will get done.
Yeah, and to answer the question, I mean, which you brought up with the keyboards thing, there's years before the keyboard, we were talking to one of the guys there, I don't know, probably about a year before they came out with it. He told us, because he came to talk to us, hey man, I like you guys, blah, 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 I work for Rock Band, and this is what's going to be happening. Do not tell anybody. And we were like, oh, well, then we actually think we can put certain songs on there. So with your mind of saying keyboards equals protomen and Rock Band, yes. It was exactly what triggered it, because we were always speaking of we can't really do it until they do that. You can do half of Act 1, pretty much. Yeah, kind of, but not until you add more instruments, because there's so fucking many of us. You have to narrow it down to like, what did Rock Band start as? 2 guitars? It was not going to happen. Yeah, that was not going to happen. I would not let something be released on this band if you could not play a keyboard, because that's how we wrote the first anything in this band. It would not be respectful to what we are.
I would kick somebody's ass.
or that.
All right.
Do you have a question, Adam?
Yes, Adam.
Yes.
What color panties are you wearing?
Blue.
She had her hand up, though.
Okay.
Who did?
Take the long way.
Do
you have leopard print hair?
Yeah,
I'm alright with that.
Did you Nicki Minaj that? She had leopard print hair. Did she?
I didn't know that. What the fuck is a Nicki Minaj?
I don't know.
Sugar base, baby.
Okay. So I'm assuming that you never guessed when you were little that you were going to be in an apocalyptic Mega Man band. So what did you guys want to be when you grow up?
I haven't grown up yet.
When you were like 5, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Superstar? Yeah.
There's actually, somewhere in my parents' house, there's actually a piece of paper where when I was 5, I drew on it and wrote, when I grow up, I want to be a cowboy or a mailbox.
You got to have
closer to it, right?
You're an awesome mailbox.
Thank you so much.
Goodbye, mailbox.
You sort of got the cowboy part right.
There's actually a similar piece of paper somewhere in my history that says I wanted to be a mad scientist when I was 5 years old. I did it without even going to college, folks.
But you also used to play dress-ups, and that is a true story.
Pretty princess. Spent me a lot of money when I was a kid.
I played that in college. I mean, what? He did.
Who do you think would win in a fight? Buffy or Matrix Kiddo?
What?
This is driving me crazy.
You
Margaret Thatcher?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer versus Beatrix Kiddo for the...
I think Margot Kidder would win. You know what you said?
Beatrix
That bitch is crazy.
Beatrix what? Fucking crazy.
She said, who did
Why are you treating
Buffy the
Who was
Vampire
the
Slayer
second?
versus Uma Thurman is really what you're saying.
Oh, well, Uma Thurman's kind of...
Uma Thurman kicks her ass.
You know.
Uma Thurman.
So, okay, wait. The real Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is... No. What's her name? Say it. Swanson.
Swimmy.
Yeah, that broad. She's tough. Sarah Michelle Gellar, please. Also, Pee Wee was in freaking the movie.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Paul Rubens was in that movie. It was amazing.
That was good.
Anything that you wanted to put in your music that up until now, or maybe even still now, has just been, for some reason, just unreasonable that you couldn't do that you would absolutely love to do?
Subliminal satanic messages.
Wait a minute, you just told them we haven't done that, and if we did do that, they wouldn't know. Unless they came in here with
Why are you all here?
over.
I don't think you know.
We'd love to do it more, though.
Wait, what was the question?
I mean, to be in a real yes answer, that is one of the things I think is fun about being in this band. Is like, there obviously are things we won't do, like ska, and
No matter how much you think that song is ska, it is not.
Yeah, I know. It's just because there's a horn in it. But the fun thing about this, and a lot of us have been in other projects our whole lives, and what I like about with this band is just like, we'll sit around talking like, okay, story writing, blah, blah, blah. Well, what about a song that sounds like this, and this, and this? And there's, other than the obvious no's, they're usually just like, okay, how can, let's figure out a way to influence that in. Or just something like, hey, how about I climb on top of an amp and fake my death at a show? That's the fun thing about this band. It's like, there's no like, no, that's too big to think about. One time we played a rooftop show in Louisville, and I so fucking wanted to rent a helicopter and have, I got close. I was like looking up helicopter rental shit to have Kilroy come in as protomen to do Sons of Fate on the fucking, on the ladder and drop down. But this was like, years ago when we couldn't even remotely afford it, and now we can't really remotely afford it. But I would make more phone calls about that kind of thing now.
You should get like a stuntman to be Joe and then like fall off the rooftop.
I would be fine with that.
Yeah. But I
think the real answer to your question is yes. We have the most ridiculous ideas possible, and there's shitloads of them we can't do until someone drops $86 billion on us.
Sorry, Kickstarter, I guess.
Yeah, another one.
We've got to deliver on the first one first.
Oh my God.
Hi guys.
Ooh. Hey, extra singer.
So I've heard a rumor of an extra member of the protomen that we have not met named Baltimore. Can you explain Baltimore?
Our butler. This is Fake Gambler PS from the video.
Yeah, this is Fake Gambler and
the Graveler.
Bring me the pita chips.
Channels through Commander on tour. Y'all will meet him someday.
He's a great guy.
Y'all won't have to. Y'all keep saying y'all. Hey y'all. This young lady was one of our extras. We needed 2 more people to sing in Live Tonight video a week ago. And she was there. But we know you.
You'll see her.
And you'll see her eventually. She was great. She was there. And I don't know who else here was there for the full hours. I mean, you were there. Some of you guys were there. And we had extras there from, about 3 p.m. to about 5 a.m. And I'm sorry, but that's how making videos works. Yes.
I was talking to Panther about this earlier, but have you guys ever considered coming to Miami? Because there's tons of bands there.
We talk about it every year. Invite.
What did you say?
I said when Gloria Estefan gives us an invite.
That's right. When Gloria Estefan does her last show in Miami, you know we will be the opening band or the closing band.
I'm going to shave my bikini area.
Miami, to say yes, we do look at it every year. We try to figure out how to route it in. Sorry, I don't have a definite.
Could you move Miami about 200 miles north?
To Orlando.
Just for like a day.
No, okay, thank you for being honest.
You already asked the question.
So did she.
My point remains.
Yeah, your point remains.
You're learning. Did good.
You mentioned following through on the Kickstarter for everyone. I can wait. When can we all expect our lovely helmets?
And belts, right?
And
You ordered his
belts
hair,
and
didn't you?
t-shirts.
You ordered his hair, and that's why you're
You're
asking.
upset because you want this.
It's a lovely day.
Is the person who actually did order Commander's hair in this room?
No, that was
Who said yes?
Should auction Murphy's beard.
Okay, so the answer to that what I've been doing for the last year is learning how to make goddamn belts. I didn't know how to make belts. It's not easy. I one time went to Dollywood, which is Dolly Parton's theme park down in Tennessee, and I watched a glorious bearded man hammer out the belt that I wear, and it looked so easy. And I can't find that man's number, so he can't tell me how to do it. So the belts are on the way. But I have them, they're hanging in my garage, all being stamped at this very moment. And we're gonna try to get them out just as soon as possible. The helmets.
You just slap a coat of paint on them, right? I mean, that's...
No, you know that the original Mega Man helmet, I had to destroy a bicycle and chew the holes out of it with my teeth, and it was I almost cut my leg off taking out the little chin guard. I had it on a chair, and I was standing on another chair with a giant saw in the back of the Thundercat.
When you're in Richmond...
And both chairs just fell.
If you need to borrow a Sawzall when you're in Richmond, just look me up.
All right. Did you order a helmet?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I already told Murphy I'll bring my soldering iron if he needs something.
If you've got all the stuff, just make the freaking helmet yourself.
He was going to, and then
I'm gonna make you a helmet
and
extra
he gave me
good.
$500. So now he's all, where's my helmet?
You could have just gotten 525 and then gotten this.
Commander did sell his hair. 525.
And nothing else.
All the Kickstarter stuff, we're working our asses off to get off the road and then get them out to you guys. We do have, all the posters and the T-shirts. They're finally here, and they're glorious. And they're
getting signed tomorrow.
And
so we're signing them all tomorrow.
And so those should ship out very shortly. Blame that asshole.
So I guess this is a question about the story. Original characters like Emily and Joe in Act 2 are really interesting. I'm just wondering, how do you decide we're bringing in someone from outside the Mega Man canon? How did you come up with the ideas for, Light's girlfriend and Joe? This is awesome. Best part of Rebel Crazy.
I don't know, other than all the robot bosses and Mega Man and Light and Wily, there aren't that many good characters in the actual canon. I don't know.
It's kind of disgusting.
I'm just saying.
We're done.
Yeah,
Roll. Yeah, we can't talk about Roll just yet. She's been needing to make an appearance for a while. Or she has.
She better make an appearance. I'm like,
You know how many hearts you just broke?
you build us up and then you let us down.
That's a lot,
They were
girl.
good characters.
A lot of build up and let down.
They weren't the characters that we needed, and so we had to make them. And that's what we do.
That's life, all right?
Living streets.
Living in the streets. Still on the beat.
This is for Kilroy, actually. Beginning of your presentations of or the protomen things, you do like a really awesome speech. Where do you get your inspiration?
That's partially true. Whiskey and America. Is that every question? Like no one? Okay, yeah, someone else has a question.
I've got one if you want.
You want to show
Then you would be our new boss.
I've got a fruit.
Panthers are also known for snagging fruit out of the air.
It's like the boy could fly.
Especially since I can't see shit behind his glasses. I'm going to tell you I impressed myself, though. I have to have everything inspected before I eat it.
That's not strawberry, it's berry tie-dye.
It's like, yes. It's really good. There's none of us.
You're coming with us on the road.
Okay.
You're an official Baltimore now.
Bring me my Swiss cake
You did.
rolls.
Go ahead. Just jump in. You just
Okay, I was just wondering, in terms of characters from the canon that you might be bringing in, is there any chance that Base is going to make an appearance?
No.
No?
Never.
Never.
Pop that one there.
You're shutting down the question more than saying no.
No, not even that. No.
You said base, right?
there.
Yeah. Okay.
The commander actually went to high school with Base. Base was, he was an ass.
Even more of an asshole than me.
He dumped me. So we're done.
A lot of history with Base, more than I knew.
I know.
Wait, he was my mailman.
I was your
And you were
mailbox.
trying to be a mailbox, and it got in the way of your dream.
It's true.
And he dumped me.
When all this robot rock opera's through, I'm
No,
going
he
back
was
to
the
be
mailman that
mailbox.
was putting tacos instead of mail in my mailbox. Okay, y'all don't know that joke. Come on.